June. Hard to believe we're already here. I feel like this year is just kind of flying by, but we're going to create with our brand new club transfer. The first of the month means we have new promos, we have a new color of the month, which I don't know if you guys have seen it, but it is gorgeous. New club transfer, I mentioned, new craft box, which you might be able to spy it behind me. I worked on that this morning. But when you guys jump on, say hello, hit the heart button. You're going to comment June, because it's June. What are the chances, right? All right, let me pull this up here. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Sunday. I am so excited about what we have going on in the month of June. Hi guys, how are you? Hi Heather and Suzanne. I printed out pictures of the color of the month. It is called Majesty. However, the pictures I printed do not give it any justice whatsoever. So I'm going to try to show you on my computer because it might show up a little bit better. It looks more blue in the picture I printed, but it's like a purple. It's very pretty. Hi guys, if you see that red live up here in live, otherwise you're watching the replay, so comment #replay. I am Brittany with Tilton Designs. We're going to be going live right after this. I was supposed to be doing it at 2 o'clock, which would be right now, but you know, craziness always ensues on the first of the month, so I pushed it to 3. So as soon as we're done with this project, I'll go live in the VIP group, and we will go over the promotions in detail. We're also going to do some fun giveaways. I have some exclusive things we're going to give away and stuff like that. So make sure you guys are in the VIP group. Thank you for checking. Anyway, hit the heart button, sprinkle, which means S-H-A-R-E, and comment June. I'm going to show you guys this month's club. I'm also going to show you the color of the month and all those good things. But when you comment June, you can learn more about joining our crafting community. Whether that's as a perks member, you get 30% off. Everything, including the club, if you decide to join. And you can join our club and get the Donut Dream Kit, which I'm going to show you. Or you can join our team. We have a brand new starter kit that actually has some, it has one transfer in it that is not released yet. And it's brand new for the summer. It's pretty awesome. So these are the pictures. I don't even feel like I should show them to you on the paper because it doesn't look right. Let me pull it up on here. I do have the timer set. It's Sunday Fun Day, so we're going to pull some winners out of the Sunday Fun Day basket. Make sure you guys are commenting, and you might be entered in for next week's Sunday Fun Day. So let me see if I can get this pulled up on here. It might show up better. Of course, I'm not going to be able to tell, but let me hold it here for a second. Hopefully that shows a little bit better. So it's called Majesty, and it's like a really pretty purple. If you guys don't know what color of the month is, you can only get it while supplies last. It's only available in the month of June. Each month we have a new color of the month. So you can get it with a $75 order if you're a customer, or a $45 order if you're a designer. And you can order up to 3 jars per order while supplies last. So I don't know if you guys can see it or not. I was going to try to look on my thing. It looks better on the computer. And then let me show you. So there are some new transfers that are going to be coming out. This one right here. So that's a project with it done on our bamboo tray. And then this one is another new one. It's like a grid, but it has flowers in it. Super pretty. So that's another new one. They're not out yet. And then the last one is this butterfly one, which is also another new one. So they must be coming out. We have a small launch on the 4th. Isn't the color of the month so pretty? June is working, right? You guys said? It doesn't look like it is on my end. I was trying to make sure. Just got done with work. Awesome. Okay, it is working. Perfect. Just came in from yard work. Awesome. All right, so I'm going to show you guys this month's club. It's only available in the month of June. It is called Donut Dream. It's super cute. And I decided to go hardcore with the patriotic theme. So we did a patriotic craft box. And then we did the donut transfer. We made it patriotic themed. So if you guys join the club, it's $21.99 per month, unless you join perks first, and then it ends up being like $17.19 per month or something like that. If we are in the club of the month, can we get the color, and do we get a discount? So Susan, if you're in the club, you don't get a discount. No, you can get the color. All you have to do is order over $75. So this is called Donut Dream. Look how cute this is. I have so many cute ideas for this project, but you also get a 6-pack of these little magnets. They're little cutouts, so you get 6 of them. All of them have a hole except for one, but they're magnetic, which is super fun. So that's what the surface you get for free when you join the club. And then the colors you get this month are Currant Jam, Peony, and Bright White. So if you guys are a member with us, you know we have specials in the VIP group, and I already have the colors posted for this month. So you also get a free mini squeegee. And then also if you're a member with us, I'll be sending you guys your code. trying to word how I want to say this. We'll send you guys your code for the month. You guys know what that is if you remember, and if you're not, you should be. So just comment June. We would love to have you guys be a part of it. You need to message me? Yeah, go ahead and message me. Okay, so we're gonna get started. These are the club cutouts this month. This is what I came up with. We do have a couple different options. You can get just the 12 donuts. So ours aren't magnetic like the ones you get from chalk. They're just our normal cutouts, but these ones actually match perfectly with the donuts, and you get all 12. Or, so you can do just donuts, you can do just words, which it's stars, stripes, and sprinkles. I thought that was super cute. And then you can do the full set, which includes this surface. First, I think we'll do our Sunday Fun Day winners. I think I'll just do 2. Tammy, if you want the code, just message me, okay? So let's just pull 2 people out here. Adele Barnett is winner number 1. And then Brenda Darling is winner number 2. So I'll put those over here. We're gonna dump out the baskets and we're gonna start fresh. I already have the timer set. So we have an empty basket, and every 10 minutes that'll go off and I will put somebody into the basket. So we're gonna get started by painting everything. Again, I'm going with the patriotic theme. Everything on here is scored if you get the full set, so that way you know where to place everything so it's nice and straight. I'm also gonna use a pattern on here, and because it's sprinkles, I figured we'd do polka dots because I just thought that would be cute. Yeah, I'm excited about this. Do you guys want to see the craft box? Can you see it behind me, kind of? It's adorable. So again, these are available now. So these are the club cutouts, the ones we're about to do, and then this is the craft box. So you get the 4, it's a double layer 4, and then the base, and then this has the easel thing on the back, but it's Sweet Land of Liberty, and it's got some cherry pie. Look how cute this is, you guys. So that is the craft box this month. Everything's listed, but like I said, if you're a member with us, we'll send you guys your code later on after I do all my lives and stuff. So this is the craft box. I think it turned out so cute. I actually did a different technique. Wait till you guys see the video of this. So I painted this in Ocean Mist, and then I added, I took Cadet and Black Velvet to make a navy, and then I put it in a color tray, and I added baking soda so it got really thick, and then I took a dry brush and went around the outside, and I think it turned out really, really cool. So that is the craft box this month. I think they're adorable. I love them. I used the weave-in background on this, and then I used the vintage patterns, which you guys know is one of my favorites on that. Isn't the craft box so cute? All right, let's get started. I'm gonna grab this. I'm gonna do just a rough paint job on this with bright whites. As you guys know, I like to be rustic and distressed, so that's what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna grab a big sponge brush. How's everybody's day going? You guys having a good Sunday? Isn't it cute? I love it. So even when you paint this, you're still gonna be able to see your score marks, so don't stress about that. But we're just gonna do, you can do like multiple coats if you don't want it to be distressed, but I'm just gonna go, you know, I don't even know how to describe it. I don't paint it perfectly, I just like it to be kind of streaky. I'm feeling okay. I've still got a lot of pain, like right my shoulder blade and then my lower back, but I do have a massage on Tuesday, which I haven't had a massage in months, so I'm looking forward to that. Definitely feel like I could use it. Yes, I did baking soda to thicken it up. I've done soda wash before, but I wanted it to be thicker, so it was like almost like the Distress ink, but it was different, obviously, than Distress ink. But I didn't want it to be really liquidy, so that's why I added the baking soda, and it worked out really, really well. I love how it turned out. I will post the craft box video probably later tonight. If I had to guess. Am I recuperating from my renovation? I am, but we're not done. Our doors actually should be in this week, so then we're gonna get those installed and painted. Mark's been working on his like man cave area. Just got back from Arizona yesterday. Nice. Put dinner in the crock pot, cleaning the camper. Nice. Today's your older daughter's birthday. Well, happy birthday to her. Very exciting. If you guys ordered a patriotic, I've got pastries on the brain. I've done pie and donuts. Anyway, patriotic mystery bundle. They're going to be going out tomorrow, and I created the event when we're going to unbox them. However, we normally do it around 2 p.m. Eastern. I have to do it at 11 a.m., which I know is a little bit early for you, those of you that are on the West Coast, but June 14th is when we said we were going to do it, and then we decided, we found this like cruise thing. It's like a 3-hour cruise on Lake Erie where it's like this couple they just cover Taylor Swift songs. So that's something we're gonna do for him for his birthday. So that's at 3:30. So we have to do it a little bit early, but make sure you guys click going. if you ordered a mystery bundle. If you can't make it live, no worries. You can watch the replay. But I think you guys are really going to like this mystery bundle. So exciting. I know. Happy first, you guys. The first is always like Christmas. I love the first. We still have that tariff sale going on, tariff relief sale, 40 to 70% off. Actually, the one transfer we're going to use today is a pattern, and it's on sale for 70% off right now. You need some rain. Oh, I wish we could give you some rain. We've had so much of it. Isn't that crazy? Like, some people are just getting pounded with rain, and then others like need it very, very badly. It's so crazy how that works. All right, I think that's good. We're good with our whites. Let me clean my fingers off. I'm freezing. I'm not freezing on my end. Am I freezing for anybody else? You might need to go out and come back in. It's not freezing on my end. What is the salt technique? You literally just add, I've never done salt, so I don't know what that is. I've done baking soda. So you just, it's like soda wash. It makes it, it just gives it a different like texture and look. So that's why I added it to the cadet for my craft box. I just got paste all over my computer. It always happens right after I clean it with like the lens cleaner stuff. With this smoke, we can't sit outside. I heard that. Kim Dieters was talking about that too. She's out in Minnesota. It's crazy. I know, I can't believe we're starting a new month either. All right, I'm gonna set this to the side, let it dry a little bit. We're gonna start on our other pieces. So for the outer frame, I'm gonna use the walnut gel stain. You guys know that's one of my favorites. Hi, Christine. Definitely not spring weather. I know, it's so cold. It's got me miserable. I think that's like what's really affecting like my hands so much right now and like my neck pain and all that. Timer's going off. Miss Christine Van Cleve is gonna go in the Sunday Fun Day basket. Let me write her down. And you guys, like I said, just keep commenting, and every 10 minutes it'll go off. We already pulled the winners for this week. I'm on top of it. How much baking soda do you use? Erin, it's really just, I mean, I'll show you, you'll be able to see it. I definitely used more than the paste this time, but it depends on what I'm going for. It's really hard to say. I don't measure. Heather, what are you and your mom chalking today? Our lake home was in Minnesota and we left because it was smoky. Oh, man. All right, we're going to take a paper towel and dip it in our gel stain, and then we're just going to apply this all around. I'm also going to distress this like we did on the craft box. So it doesn't have to be perfect anyway. We will go from this to the 90s. I know, that's what it said this week. It's going to be really, really hot this week. Right now it's like 40, 45. It's not very warm at all. But then next week it's going to be like high 80s. So yeah. Ohio, New York, we're not really having a spring this year, huh? 3 days this week in the mid 80s. Yeah, I know. It's going to get real hot. Like, I love spring. I don't want to miss out on spring. You know what I mean? Like those perfect 65-degree days, all that good stuff. My furnace kicked on this morning. It was 38. Holy smokes. 97 in Kansas today. I will be in Kansas City at the end of the month for ChalkCon. I'm so, so excited. Mom is finishing her lavender pick. She had to add flowers. I'm doing a red, white, and boom round. I love that you two do that together. Happy Sunday. How are you, Mary? All right, just go around, get this all coated really quick. We have our gel stain. It's 92 in Odessa, Texas. Whew. Yeah, see, I'm not like, I can't handle like a lot of heat. I'm not equipped for that. I couldn't live in like Texas or Florida or Arizona. I'm not built for that. Although, I'm not really built for cold either, but I deal with it. When you live near Buffalo, you get a lot of cold and snow and stuff. Hi, Missy. How are you? All right. I think that's good. Now we'll just let that dry. A couple spots I'm a little bit darker, so I'm just going to rub that in a little bit. Okay. We'll set this to the side. Let that do its thing, and then we're going to start painting our other parts. We got to paint our cutouts of the donuts. And I'm going to use, I think 5 donuts, and what I'm going to do is hang them as like a banner on the back side. I'll like glue some twine to the back side so they hang across the top. So again, you can only get this transfer if you join our club in June, or if you're already a club member. And if you're not, you definitely need to join because this one's so cute. Hi, Chris. I love this one right here. So cute. They're all so cute. But we're going to make them patriotic. Hi, Terry. Okay, so I'm going to paint my donuts themselves in camel because I think that that would be close to a donut, right? I think. Do I want to do camel or do I want to do dune? Let me think about this for a second. What would be closer, dune or camel? I put camel in there, but I might change that to or we could do this color, which is like what I call beige. It's espresso with vanilla. Let's try that and see. I didn't put that in the cart link, but that might be what I end up using. Let's just see. So I'm going to use 2 circle ones. I'm going to use 2 that look like they have like a bite taken out of them. And then in the middle, I'm going to use this one. I think we'll go with this. Let's see how this looks. Because then once we put... Is that what I want to do? I think this is what I want to do. I'm not sure. I'm really thinking this through. If you can't tell. Let me look at your guys' comments and see what you're saying. You love hydrangeas? Yes. Use both. Mix some dune with camel. Maybe. I might just go with this. Like our beige color. If you guys are just joining us, say hello, hit the heart button, comment June. It's hard to believe we're welcoming another new month. I feel like this year is just flying. Like I really do. I don't know why it's going so fast, but it really, really is. I think that's what I'm gonna go with. I don't know. I'm torn. I feel like that's a little bit too dark. Maybe if I just add a little bit of this to my camel is almost empty actually. I have a little bit of red in there somehow. Not sure how I manage that one. But then I'll just put a little bit of this in there to lighten it up. Let's try this. I feel like it needs to be a little bit darker, but not too dark. You guys know I love to mix colors, so. I feel like I need a little bit more of the beige color. Again, this is just vanilla mixed with espresso. You guys know I use this a lot. I'm gonna add a little bit more of that in there. And then mix her up. Hi Sharon, how are you, my friend? There, I think that's a good donut color. That camel's soaking a lot up though. The lighter colors, you have to add more, and then darker, you want to add it sparingly. First thing I thought of this morning was 6 months till Christmas. Oh my gosh, right? The older I get, the faster time goes by. I think I agree with that. I mean, I'm only going on 36. I'll be 36 in August, but it really does feel like time just is flying by. Like, I don't understand. Like, Parker's going to be 15 next weekend. How the heck do I have a 15-year-old child? You know what I mean? It blows my mind. Yeah, I didn't want to do Dune. Dune is too light, I feel like, but Camel was too dark, so we just went in the middle and I just added some of my beige color to Camel. I think that looks good. We're going to go with that. So I'm going to get a new sponge brush. Must be getting so excited for chalk, and I am. I cannot wait to go and hang out with all my teenies. That's like the best, it's literally one of the best experiences ever. I love, love, love going to in-person events for chalk. It's like my favorite thing. One of my favorite things. Wait till you're 70. I will be before you know it. Watch. There. That's a good color for donuts. That's what we're going to go with. I like it. And then we'll just paint all of these really quick. I woke up and we left our lake home because of the smoke. Oh, man. It flies, Britt. It's crazy. I'm 45 already. Debbie, I just love you. You don't look a day over 30. all these coated, and then we'll add the color when we put the transfer on. I think it turned out good. We did a good job, didn't we, Tammy? Good color for a donut. I agree. What is your favorite type of donuts? I'm curious. My favorite is jelly. I love jelly donuts. Dunkin' actually, so for some reason, like normally they always do like the sprinkle kind of covered, like not sprinkle, but like the little like rolled sugar instead of powdered sugar. But lately, every once in a while when I go, I'll get a donut and it'll have powdered sugar. And those are like my favorite. The ones with the powdered sugar and the jelly, it's my favorites. Love me a jelly donut. I'll be 55 mid-October. Well, you look good, girl. Boston cream. Parker, his favorite is Boston cream. I like Boston cream. I don't mind them, but jelly is just my favorite. I've always been a jelly donut. You love a sugar donut? I love a good, like, Krispy Kreme glazed donut when it's warm, but Mom is a bit confused today. Heather, be nice. Are you being mean again today? Can't do that 2 days in a row. All right, then we're just gonna paint over this one. It's mostly dry, but we'll just, or it's still a little wet, but mostly dry, so we'll just go over it. Butternut donut? I have never heard of that. What is that? Butternut donuts. That's a new one for me. Can you repaint the paint? Yes, I'm repainting it. Yep. They're all gonna match. You could do them different colors if you wanted to, but I'm just gonna paint right over top. So there's our donuts. I think that was a good color. Timer is going off. Miss Patricia Disc, you like jelly donuts too, and you're going in the Sunday Fun Day baskets. Jelly donuts are my favorite too. Yes, me too, Christine. The two people that are in the Sunday Fun Day basket like the same donut as me. Look at that. Patricia and Christine Van Cleve. Cake donuts. Donut with a cannoli filling. Oh my God, Suzanne. That sounds amazing. I have never had one of them in my life. I love cannolis, so that would be right up my alley. Oh my gosh, that's a thing. Yum. I need those in my life. Where do you get those from? Because I have never seen it. Chocolate cake donuts. You like the size of the frame? Yeah, it's 12 by 18, so it's a little bit bigger. That way, you know, we can put other stuff on it. But we're only going to use the 5 donuts, and then, or was that how many I was going to use? Was 5? Or was I going to do 2 more? Either way, we can paint more if I decide I want to use more. So now I'm going to paint my letters, but I want to think this one through. So white is the background. I think I'm going to do the polka dots in the background in Ocean Mist. So then for our words, we have stars, stripes, and sprinkles. So we'll do, I feel like stars should be like a navy color, right? And then stripes we could do in red. And then sprinkles, maybe we could do in either Ocean Mist or, I don't know. I'm going to start with cherry. We'll do the, no, not cherry, this one. Cream cheese Danish. You're gaining weight from this conversation. Yeah, me too. So this is just Cadet mixed with black velvet, and we're going to use that for our stars words. I'm going to need a couple more sponge brushes here. I like a good eclair too. Those are good. Cream cheese Danish. Yes. Now I'm hungry. All right, so I just like to get my excess off and put it on the side so I don't make a mess all over my cutouts. But we're gonna do stars in this navy color that I've mixed up. And you guys know me, I like to use a sponge brush to do all of this. Hi, Michelle. You worked in a grocery store for 39, a bakery for 39 years and still like cream-filled donuts the best. No way, that's awesome. 39 years, that's a long time to work in a grocery store. Very long time. Did you like decorate cakes and stuff? I wish, like, I can craft with the best of them, I feel like. I never used to be able to. Like, I feel like chalk. Like, I've never been much of a crafter until I found chalk. But now I feel like, you know, I can craft quite a bit. Like, you know, there's some things I don't know how to do. But I have never been able to, like, decorate a cake and make it look good. Ever. They always look terrible. It's your work anniversary, 34 years. Well, congratulations. That's a huge, huge deal. Cream puff cake. Oh my goodness, Stephanie. You need to drop some of that over here, girlfriend. I just love, like, anything, like, baked. I love, like, raspberry filling. So, like, I love, like, a good raspberry cheesecake. I don't know. I'm just very... I love that kind of stuff. Raspberry. Is this comma by stars? Yes. I think we'll just do the comma in our navy color too. Got the donut with cannoli filling at a donut shop called Donut Crazy. They have a wide variety. Is that me or you, Suzanne? All right, and then we'll do stripes in cherry. So same thing. Dip it in there. And then go around. What do you guys think of this month's color of the month? Did you guys order it yet? Hit the heart button if you did. You love raspberry too. I love, like, raspberry filling. It's just my favorites. Decorated lots of cakes. Nice. I wish I could decorate a cake, but alas, that was not my raspberry cream cheesecake. Yeah. So literally it's so easy. I actually got the recipe from my ex-mother-in-law, my kiddo's grandma. It's so easy. It's a no-bake cheesecake recipe. You just take cream cheese, sugar, I feel like a little bit of Cool Whip maybe? I can't remember. Just mix it together with like a mixer, and then you fold in some raspberries, and then put it in a, graham cracker crust. Yes, I love cheesecake. Love cheesecake. Taught her daughter to crochet, and she was asking questions on crocheting. Well, there's so many patterns to use. Yeah, I wouldn't have the first idea. I can craft this way. I can't sew, quilts, crochet, none of that. I did try embroidery when Chalk brought that to the table. I tried. Tried was the key word there. Didn't go very well. Hi, Katie. Yes, comment June. It is. It's really, really good. All right, almost done with these ones. I'm trying to decide what I want to do for sprinkles. If I want to do that, I want to incorporate some nominee in. Should I do sprinkles in nominee, or should I do it in ocean mist? I'm going to do the polka dots in ocean mist, but I could incorporate, I don't know. Do I want to even incorporate nominee? You guys know I love nominee, but maybe this time I don't need to incorporate it. We'll see. I'm so undecided at the moment. All right, there's those. So we'll do, what do we think for sprinkle? Should I do ocean mist or nominee? Thoughts? Love making quilts. I wouldn't have the first clue what to do. It's super easy, Pat. Literally, you just take cream cheese. I can send it to you. Just message me, but it's so, so easy. You used to be a cake decorator? I think you told me that once, Suzanne. I feel like you did. All right, so then we have the and the sprinkles. I think we're just gonna go with it. We're gonna go with nominee. We're just gonna do it. Can you guys hear him mowing? Yeah, I already went there, Shelly. Should there have ever been any question whether I wanted to use nominee or not? Probably not, but I put it out there, right? Hi, Marcia, how are you? Hope you're having a good Sunday. So we're gonna do sprinkles in nominee, and then I think I'll just do the little and, ampersand, whatever you wanna call it, in ocean mist. And then we can incorporate all the colors when we decorate our donuts. Hope your Sunday's been less crazy than mine. Oh, it's never not crazy on the first of the month. But Adele, you were a winner for our Sunday Fun Day giveaway. So hopefully that cheers you up a little bit. Hope you have a better day from now on. Now you are. All right, so there's that one. We just have to do our S. The S is separated from the rest of the word. Like I said, right after this, I'm going to be going live in my VIP group, and we're going to go over the promotions for this month. All this talk about donuts is making me hungry. I get it. All right, then we'll do Ocean Mist for our little Anne. My dad's workshop is coming out awesome. We're Yankees fans, so I'm making Yankees colors. That's awesome. He'll love it then. I'm ready for football to start. I saw a thing the other day that said we're 100 days from kickoff. Our quarterback got married yesterday. So Josh Allen's off the market. I guess I have to stay with Mark. Just kidding. I would have stayed with him anyway. All right, so there's that. I think we're actually done painting, aren't we? Wasn't too painful. Going to have to make a Boston cream run, right? I know, like groceries will deliver, but they won't deliver like food to us. So like I can't order like coffee or donuts or anything. And I don't have time to leave on the first. Love how your craft room sign came out. It turned out really cute. Oh good, Adele. I'm glad that I could cheer you up a little bit. Hope you have a better rest of your day. Oh my gosh, I did something crazy. Look at, I got that stain all underneath my nails. Yeah, he got married yesterday to, she's an actress, Haley Steinfeld. Oh my gosh, that drives me crazy. When I have stuff underneath my nails, I got a bunch of stain underneath of it. Okay, we're done painting. I'm gonna move all this over and get rid of this, and we're gonna bring back our other surface that we painted to start, and we'll sand that down a little bit, and then we're going to chalk our pattern on the background. What would you do without Sudsbusters? Yeah, Sand Daddy. Debbie Howard, that was your comment. You're going in the Sunday Funday basket. That's funny. Debbie Howard. Painting. Oh, crafting. Yeah, crafting is so relaxing. So relaxing. Okay, let me take a drink. This is all part of the club cutouts for this month, Marsha. So I just painted this in white. We did the frame in walnut, so that's gonna go on top. And then the donuts are gonna be like a banner hanging over the top once we get them done. But I'm gonna go ahead and get this dry. Should be mostly dry, but we'll get it completely dry, and then we'll give it a quick sand. And then we're gonna add this pattern, which is called, this one's on sale for 70% off right now. It's called 4 Texture Pattern. So it's got like, this is like a, I don't know, it reminds me of like a parquet floor. And then there's like a herringbone. This one's a polka dot, that's the one we're gonna use. And there's like a diamond kind of mosaic or something. You need to start playing the big lottery with all these new cutouts. One person hit the Powerball in Massachusetts and walked away with $83 million. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Could you imagine? I don't even know what I would do. That's nuts. I've talked about it though with Mark. Like, even if we had a ton of money, like if we won the lottery or we somehow like, you know, won big or something, I wouldn't want like one of those gigantic houses that like you have to walk forever. You know what I mean? I like our house is a decent size, but I just like, I don't know, I wouldn't want a huge house. All right, we're gonna take a 220 grit, go over the top of this. As you can see, I didn't paint it perfectly because we like the rustic look around here. So we're just gonna smooth the paste out so that when we put our transfer down, we get those nice smooth lines. And then we'll take an 80 grit around the sides. Yeah, we're in Massachusetts. That's crazy. Can you imagine? My gosh. Crazy, crazy. All right, so then we're just gonna take an 80 grit to the sides just to get any paste that we may have gotten on there off. This was actually a surface we already had listed. We had a smaller version for August Club back in 2022, but it's still a really good surface, so I figured we could reuse it. And a lot of you guys don't even know it's on Etsy because you only see it if we use it. Bought a tote from a girl and it was full of CC products, wood shaped stencils. Oh, nice. So you kind of hit the lottery, right? In a sense of the word. You would have a ranch house built with a farmhouse furnishing? Yeah. Traveling would be nice. I would want a boat. I've always wanted a boat. A boat would be nice. Go out on the lake and just sit in the sun. That would be the best. Okay, so we are ready to chalk. So what we're gonna do is wax this because we don't want to pull up any more of the paste. Yeah, they'll have a lot of relatives calling, right? Yep, they're gonna come out of the woodwork. That's sad but true. Okay, wax this. This is just like a barrier. It's gonna help to prevent any of the paste from coming up, as I mentioned. Isn't the shape pretty? So, now we're gonna grab our transfer, and as you can see, we're gonna have to use this a couple different times. And I've used this transfer over 20 times. Like, I've used this a lot, so it's not as super sticky as it once was, but it's still sticky. So, we're just gonna line it up here in the corner. This is gonna be one of those that we're gonna have to line up and do it a couple times, but that's okay. And then we're gonna use Ocean Mist. You know what I need to do? I need to grab a new jar of Ocean Mist because I'm almost out. Let me grab that quick. Ocean Mist is like a really light, kind of grayish blue. It's very, very pretty. That's when you don't have your name advertised, yeah. We'll open up a brand new jar of this. Yeah, I probably wouldn't have my name advertised either. Thank you guys for the hearts. All right, so now I'm gonna grab a small squeegee and we're gonna start chalking. So just press it on through. Get our excess off. As you guys know, unless you're new, and like I said, if you're new, let us know where you're watching from. We'd love to welcome you. I am in Western New York. Make sure you like and follow our page. We're live pretty much daily. Unless we have some craziness going on with the kids, which seems to be all the time lately. We just came home from the lake. We have a home out there. Pontoon, jet ski, all the kids. Oh my gosh, I'm jealous. All right, let's peel this up. How cute. I love Ocean Mist on white. Super pretty. So there's that. I'm going to just wipe this down with a baby wipe quick. I don't do that like when I'm putting it away, but because I'm just gonna reuse this, I'm just gonna give it a quick wipe down. Yeah, Ocean Mist is a great color. So we'll just wipe it down. When I'm completely done, I'll clean it with my board eraser. Hi Darcy, how are you? And then I'll just dry it off, and we'll dry that part, and then we'll line it up and keep continuing on. Like so. Won a car in 1993, cashing my paycheck in a casino. No way! Well, that's pretty awesome. What kind of a car did you win? Winning a car, I think that's a big deal there. Holy smokes. Reminds me of faded denim. Yeah. It's pretty. Hi, Deb. Had me at Ocean. Having a lake home with 3 levels is a lot of cleaning. I bet. I bet. But it sounds lovely. All right. Let's get this dry. I love this polka dot pattern because it's like not all uniform. Like there's smaller polka dots, larger ones. Hi Vicky, how are you, my friend? All right, so now we're just gonna line it up and keep working our way around. Right. There. I love this pattern too. Like I said, it's on sale for 70% off, you guys. You can't go wrong with that, right? All right, spread the love again. We'll have to use it a few different times more, but That's the nice thing about our patterns is they're all continuing, so you can do as small of an area or as large of an area as you want. Okay, get the excess off and put it back in. Peel it up again. Look at that transfer. Yeah, it's a good one. I like that one. I know, I hope it warms up soon too. This weather is not fun. All right, there's the second one. Again, we're gonna clean our transfer. Just wiping it down with a white 94 Saturn sedan. Took cash and put down to my house. Well, that's smart. Look at you, girl. I know, I love the patterns too. You guys know those are my favorites. And like I said, I posted pictures of the color of the month, and there was a sneak peek of a couple new patterns that are coming. You're watching Braveheart? Oh my gosh, I haven't watched that in years. It is a sad movie. All right. You were painting, so you didn't see me take it off. Take what off? What are we talking about? Now I'm trying to think of his name. What's his name? Mel. Mel? What is his name? Why can I not think of his name? He's a good actor. And he's like, you know how some actors have like bad stuff associated with him? I don't feel like he does. What the heck is his name though? And why can I not think of it? It is Mel, right? I don't know. Losing my mind. Somebody will know. Somebody will know his name. Mel Gibson, yes. It's okay, Renee, not too much. The comment that was last was right before Debbie. Who was it? Susan to Seth. You're gonna go in the Sunday Funday baskets. Yes, Mel Gibson, that's who it is. Let me write down Susan's name so I don't forget. Yes, I like him. I don't feel like he's had like any like scandals, but maybe he has. Maybe I just haven't heard of him, but you know, a lot of those actors have a lot of bad stuff associated with their name. I don't feel like he does, but maybe he does. I don't know. Was that polka dot transfer on a sheet with 3 others? Yes, it was. It's called Found 4 Texture Patterns. I had to think about it. Okay, let's line this up again. I gotta sneeze. Goodness. My weekend's good. How was yours? Now that I got that sneeze out of there. All right. Line this up. Oh, he has? Oh, okay. Well, I guess I was wrong. Maybe it was when I was younger, so I didn't really hear about it. Sounds like he's scraping the building with a lawnmower. Thank you. Trying to do the same. I love the patterns. Love patterns. I somehow missed down there. Oh, I missed that entire bottom. Oh well, I can line it up and fix it. So now we're gonna go over here and continue our way down. I'm not gonna clean it again right now. I'm just gonna line this one up. Right there. Had a dream last night that met Cindy, the one I often help translate. Oh, really? Oh, crazy rants like he was drunk or on drugs. Oh, geez. Yeah, that is random, Katie. I had the weirdest dream last night, too. When I was younger, I dated a guy. He was quite a bit older than I was, and it turns out he was an alcoholic, and he was not a very nice dude, but I was, like, you know, young, and I was stupid, and thought I was in love and whatever, but he just took advantage of me, and he was, I don't know, he just wasn't a good dude. In fact, at one point I was taking him to AA classes because he'd had too many DUIs. Like, he was just not a good dude. It was a good thing that I didn't end up with him. But anyway, I haven't thought about him in years. But last night I had a dream that my sister-in-law left my brother for him. And it was the weirdest dream. I don't even know. I was like, where did that come from? Anyway, all right, so now we just have to line it up 2 more times, but that's looking good. Clean it again. Like, where does that even come from? Like, I haven't thought about that dude in so long. And yeah, isn't that weird? I don't know. I don't get that at all. Like, where our dreams, sometimes they're just really weird. And I'm constantly having dreams about being pregnant, but I have had a hysterectomy, so I'm not going to be pregnant. And I don't want another child, but I just constantly have dreams about it. I don't know, just weird. Oh, good, Shirley, I'm so glad. All right, clean it again, or dry it again, whatever I'm trying to do here at the moment. And then we'll get that dry and line it up again. This is gonna turn out so cute. I'm excited. Where's my, right there. Well, that is a lesson learned in life. You meet people that are into different, yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure. Doesn't take long at all to dry, especially because these are such little dots. And then we can just line it up and keep going. And again, if this is like a brand new transfer, you're gonna want to fuzz it each time, but I'm just not because I've used this one so much. So I don't really need to worry about it. Line it up right there. Always wonder what makes us dream. I know, it is so weird, huh? I'm dropping things. A little bit more paste on here. Then we just have one more little section. Peel it up. Are you going to be doing anything with the new Fresh Lemons transfer? Yeah, I am. I have that on my list. All right, one more little section. I'm not even gonna worry about cleaning it again because I just have this little corner. There's so many projects I want to do. There's just so little time, as we all know. The wind is bad here today too. Of course, you're pretty close to us. You're out in Houghton, right? I was out in your neck of the woods. Was it last weekend before last? We went to Houghton College to see Landon play basketball. I did. I showed the color of the month at the beginning. It's called Majesty. It's really, really pretty. Yeah, some dreams are meant to tell you something, but I don't think that this one was meant to tell me anything. I definitely don't need to have anything to do with that guy. Last I heard, he had moved like away, and he was, I don't know, I think he went to jail at one point for drinking again. I don't know. He was just not a good dude. All right, I'm just gonna line it up down here. This last little bit. Where did I miss right there? So we'll just line this up right here and finish this up. Give a little wind, but not blowing too hard. Well, at least you're out of the smoke, right? I have a delivery or something. I just heard a truck. There we go. I'm gonna throw this in my sink. We'll clean it with tap water and board eraser here in a little bit. But our background is officially done. I think that's super cute. Chilly on Long Island today. Yeah, it's chilly here too. Okay, so there is that. What do you guys think? Isn't that cute? I like it. I like it a lot. So we'll just set that there. We'll set that there. And now we get to start on our donuts. This will be fun. So I'm gonna grab, I always like to use a sanding block that has like this, a similar color. So I'm not putting like white on top of a dark color or a dark color on top of white. Hi Kalula, how are you? I try to find my old friends, but some are hard to find. I bet. Okay, so then I'm just gonna take my 80 grit, go around the edges of my donut, and just stress them a little bit. also get any of the paste off. I know, I'm excited to see it come to life too. When I'm planning like club cutouts or craft box, like it's in my head for a while, so like I know what I'm gonna do, but obviously we don't start it until the new month. So it's always fun like seeing it take shape. Like you have an idea in your head what you wanna do, and then you finally, you know, get to the first and you get to do it, and it's fun. 85 and windy, yeah. It's gonna get really hot here this week. Like Debbie said, this weather, it's not gonna have any spring, I guess. We've had the longest winter ever, and now it's gonna get hot. I think it's gonna be adorable too. Did I write Susan's name down? I did, I think, right? I did. Supposed to be like 83. I know. Yeah, it's gonna go straight to summer, Stephanie. Gotta love it, right? This part I'm most excited for. Decorating our donuts. Starting to rain again. I know, it's like all it does. You'd be all up all night. I honestly, I have that brain, like, you know, when you run a small business and you just never shut your brain off. Well, that's me. Like, I'm constantly thinking about like what I want to do, what project I want to do next, what else I want to do for the business, you know, all that stuff. And lately it's been like, everything seems to like slow down. Like I have never had a month where we didn't get a single club member, so that's a little scary. We got like 7 new Perks members last month, but I can remember when I first started, I had a goal every single month of 20 designers and 20 club members, and we hit that every single month for years, you guys, like years. And so I got used to that, right? Like I loved that we were bringing all these new people into our community, and now it's just like really slowed down, and it kind of freaks you out because you're like, I don't know, when you're a small business owner and you work from home, like it's kind of the one thing that's always on your brain, like, is it all just gonna end? You know what I mean? Cindy Kesner, you're gonna go in the Sunday Funday basket, but it's a scary thought, you know, like we both gave up our jobs. I gave up my nursing license. Mark gave up his, you know, electrical foreman job. And then, you know, you think about that, you're like, oh my gosh, hopefully, you know, it doesn't all end, but we have a lot of really amazing customers, and we're super grateful for you guys and loyal customers that have stuck with us for a long time. So hopefully not. Had to turn the air conditioner on yesterday. Yeah. Yeah, I know, right? That's what I do too. I think about my projects all the time. All right, last donut. We're just going to go around the edge, and then I'm just going to go around the top. With a 220 grit. So speaking of, if you guys want to join our crafting community and get this adorable donut transfer, you can join this month. You guys, did I write Cindy's name down? I'm really losing my mind. I did. I'm telling you, like I just did it, and I'm standing here wondering if I did it. Losing my ever-loving mind. Okay, 220 grit over the top just to smooth it out so that when we put our transfer down, we get those smooth lines. I'm trying to remember if when I originally planned this, if I was going to use 5 or 7 donuts. Either way, if I need to do more, I can paint more. I know the last, 3 years? The last 3 years at ChalkCon, I was the #1 sponsor, meaning I had the most designers join my team. I think this is gonna be my first year where it's not that case, because it's definitely slowed right down. Yeah, I do have too much on my mind. All right, we're gonna wax these, and then we're gonna use our donut transfer on here. I think that color turned out good. You're not the only one that does that? Yeah, I am just like that. Like thinking about things. I mean, there's times where I get up at like 2 o'clock in the morning if I'm thinking of a project I wanna do. And like, if it's like for a legend video, the ones that go on the Chalk website, like, yeah, I'm telling you, it's crazy. Okay, so you can cut these lines, or you can cut them completely apart if you want to. I am deciding which ones I want to do here, but I'm going to peel this off. It's my first time using this one. So peel it off, and I'm going to fuzz it. Can't believe it's been 4 years. I know, Suzanne's been with us for 4 years. It's amazing. We're super grateful to you, my friend. You can put my name in again. You're so cute. keep commenting. Maybe you'll be in there again in a little bit. All right. I think I'm just going to keep my backer sheet all in one piece. Just cause. And then let me decide which donuts I want to use here. Obviously, we're going to use this one on here. So just figure out which direction it goes. Right here. So I think I want to use Ocean Mist for the frosting. We're going to get a little creative with these and use some different colors. Isn't the donut pattern cute? So I think I'm going to go around and do all of it in Ocean Mist, like the outer part, and then the frosting. So I'm just going to use a detail tool and go around, and then I'm going to do the sprinkles in cherry. Some of them I'll just do all in one color, but I figure we can add some extra color to some of them. Love the monthly club. It's a cute one this month, isn't it? Last month I did struggle a little bit trying to come up with ideas, but I think we ended up doing a good job with the workshop one. I always struggle with like the masculine ones because I'm not, you know, I'm not masculine. Yes, Lisa, tell them. Join Perks so you get 30% off and then join the club. We would love to have you. We offer a ton of awesome perks for our members. And like I said, I'll be live right after this in our VIP group. It's a free group to be in. And we'll go over all the promotions in detail. We'll also do some giveaways and some other fun things as well. So make sure you guys join us directly after this. And if you guys do join, I will accept you beforehand. That way, if there's anybody, you know, pending, I can accept you into the group so you can see it. All right, almost done with the outer part. And then we'll go around and just add some sprinkles. I remember when I was a little kid, I always got made fun of. Not made fun of, but my family would like make jokes because I said, when I said sprinkles, I would say frankles. Like F, frankles. I don't know where that came from or... It's funny how kids, you know, say certain things. Like Sophie, she had like, it was so hard to understand her when she was young. She really struggled with speech. Both my kids, older too, they were both in speech. But Delaney's the only one that has never struggled with speech. And let me tell you what, that girl never stops talking. But Parker and Sophie both were in speech. But Sophie, when she would say her name, her S's were always H's. And she would say, when you would ask her name, she would say, my name's Hopi Walden, which is her last name, Amelia, which is her middle name. Hopi Walden Amelia. And every single time you asked her, that was her answer. I remember the first time she said an actual S, I was like in tears because I didn't think she'd ever do it. She was in like kindergarten or something. And she finally said her S's. I was so proud of her. My nephew said fangs for bangs. Yeah. That's funny. All right. Let's peel this up. Let's see how we did. Oh, I think that's cute. Look at that. Don't I'm asking people around us. Yeah. I get that. Mark's masculine, so I do have masculine people around me, but. Okay. Which one is this? Let's do this one. Turn it the right way, get it lined up. Be creative with these. Like I said, I'm doing the patriotic theme, but obviously there's so many different ways you can do donuts. I had it right where I wanted it and then I moved it. I'm trying to keep it on the fuzzing cloth so that it's not on my desk. So for this one, I think I'm just gonna do all one color. I'm just gonna do navy. You had a speech problem in grammar school and some kids made fun of me. Oh, that's awful. I'm sorry, my friend. Kids can be so terrible, can't they? Did the wood cutouts come with this transfer? No, so these are actually our club cutouts this month, Renee. I'll send you the code later on. But you do get 6 cutouts from chalk, but they're magnets, so they're a little bit different. These ones are from us, and like I said, you can do just the donuts. You can do, which you get 12, and they all match the transfers, or you can do the full set, which is what I'm using, or words only. Did I tell Mark about his pink outfit yet? You guys, I should have showed you. So there's the other one. I ordered him that pink shirt, and it came, and it was some weird shorts. They sent the completely wrong thing. I was so irritated. I'm like, really? What the heck is that about? All right, this one. So anyway, it's not here yet. Hopefully, I reordered it, so hopefully it'll be here soon. All right, this one, I think we'll do cherry. Couldn't pronounce my R, so I said popal for purple. Oh. Yeah, but my kids, Parker and Sophie, were so hard to understand when they were little. But eventually, they outgrew it. Alright, here's the red one. Aren't the donut cutouts so cute? So many different things you can do with them. So there's that one. And we have two more that are just circles. I really like this one. So I think we'll do this one. So let's do, I think I'll do ocean mist for this one. But then I might go through and make the sprinkles red. And I'll show you how I'll do that. It'll be easy. Ordered a bathroom mirror and they sent a portable washing machine. Oh my gosh, look how cute that one is. But I'm gonna go back through where all the dots are. We're gonna make those sprinkles. I'm gonna make them red. And we have one more, I think, unless I was gonna do 7. I'm not positive yet because I can't remember. Let's do, I think this one's cute. Timer's going off. Renee, oh no, you guys, I didn't use any nominee. You're right, I completely forgot. Renee, thanks for telling me. I completely forgot. Well, we can make the sprinkles a nominee on that one, and then I can add some nominee in other places. I don't know what I was thinking. Well, we'll do nominee for this donut. How about that? Because I completely forgot we were going to do nominee. So I think I'll do the middle in nominee, and then around the outer part, I'll do something else. Don't let me forget, I gotta put Renee's name in the basket. I'll do that right after this. Nominee, and then let's do cadet around the outside. How about that? Cadet with black. Hi Betty, my youngest went to speech therapy. She's in her 30s and she talks too much. Yeah, right? All right, and then I'm just gonna do this little ring around the outside. The ring around the rosy in our navy color. Ever since the flood, our neighbors let us borrow their dehumidifier. We've been running that bad boy since the flood, which was the beginning of May, and we're still emptying it 2 to 3 times a day, and it's full of water. I don't know if it's ever, like, gonna get back to normal. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. Back. Lello. Oh my gosh. There was somebody that said Lello. One of my kids said that. I can't remember which one. Alright. There we go. How cute. When my cousin was little, he loved trucks. Every time he saw one, he got so excited, but he couldn't pronounce his TRs. He substituted an F sound. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's tricky there, huh? All right, I'm gonna set this over here. I need to see how many donuts I plan on using. I can't remember if it was gonna be 5 or if it was gonna be 7. So hold on a minute. Aren't the donuts cute? We're gonna dress them up a little bit more too. I'm gonna add some more to each one. You'll see. can grab this. So as I mentioned, I'm going to put them at the top. Because those are still drying, I'm going to use these really quick. I think it was 5. Yeah, it was 5. Because they're going to go like on a garland thing at the top. So I have enough done, so we can just add some more embellishments to these quick. Aren't the donuts so cute? Renee, I gotta write your name in here. Renee McGivney. Your grandson did the same thing. Oh. All right, let me clean my transfer really quick. I'm gonna show you how easy that is, and then we'll dress these up just a little bit more. I don't want my paste to sit on here too long. So we're just gonna put this on here. And I'm gonna grab tap water and a board eraser. I have water on this because my thing over here is full of all my paintbrushes and stuff. So we're just gonna clean the paste right out. Again, you can use our transfers, you guys, over and over and over again if you take good care of them. So clean them up, don't let the paste sit on them too long, all that good stuff. Aren't the donuts cute? Just gonna add a little bit more water. And then we'll flip it over and clean the other side. Thank you guys. I appreciate you hanging out with me for a little bit of your Sunday. I love the first of the month. It's always so exciting to see what's going on. We do have a small launch this month. Also, we have a brand new, I mentioned we have a brand new starter kit, so if you guys are interested in joining our team and getting 40% off all the time, you can join our team this month and get the brand new starter kit. It's $99 and it's got $264 worth of product in it. Also, if you're joining Perks for the first time, you can also get that starter kit, but it's for $129. Perks members get 30% off. And then this month, we can actually qualify to order early from the autumn collection, which is coming out next month. But we'll get to order at the end of this month as a designer if we qualify. So that's exciting. Oh, we gotta clean our other transfer too. That one's clean. You can see like the navy and stuff and the red, it'll stain a little bit, but as long as you get your silk screen clean, you're good to go. Hi, Paula. It looks like the donuts Layla and her friends had this morning. Really? Oh, I love that. So you're saying I made them look realistic? Is that what you're saying? I'll take it. Let me rinse out my squeegee here, or my board eraser. I don't even know what I'm using apparently. And we'll clean out our polka dot one. Again, this is the pattern we use. It's called Texture Patterns, right? Texture Patterns, and it's on sale for 70% off. Missed the project? I'm not done yet, so you haven't missed it completely. You got finished making strawberry jam. Yum. We're not done, so you haven't missed it all yet. We're doing the club cutouts for the month, Donna. Like I said, I'll be sending you guys your code a little bit later today after I get both my live videos done. We'll send out our monthly emails with all the info for you guys. Our members, you guys know, used to get 20% off certain things. Now you get 30% off. So that's awesome. We started that last month. So then we'll just put this right back on the backer. This is the one that I used, Tracy, if you're still here. So it's got like, this looks like parquet floor to me, and then like herringbone, like a geometric kind of diamond thing, and then the polka dots. And then for our club transfer, I'm just gonna put it here, sticky side up. Take our backer sheet, put it on. Don't put the yellow side on the sticky part. It's white side to sticky side. So we'll line this up. What light blue color? It's Ocean Mist. Isn't that so pretty? It's one of my favorites. Okay, so now we're gonna bring this back. I'm just gonna add a few little embellishments to some of these. So like this one, I'm gonna take my cherry paste, and we actually have a little tool. I don't know that it's not still available, but I don't think it is. It was part of the artist tool set. I think they're gone, but it's got this little thing on the end. I'm sure there's different things you can use, but I'm literally just gonna take it and just add, make my little polka dots on here red rather than the donut color we made. My first ones look so good, now I'm starting to make a mess. But it'll still be cute. I just realized I ordered Walmart delivery this morning. Mark's script was ready, and then I ordered like laundry detergent and a couple things, and it's not here. I've never had that happen. I gotta look and see what time they're supposed to be bringing that. Isn't it cute? Just adding a little something extra. Missed one right there. Oh, and one right there. There we go. So there's that one. I feel like I need to add something to this. The splatter thing would be cute, but I make such a mess with that. It was part of the artist tool set, but it's retired. So, I mean, I'm sure there's other little tools you could use. You could probably even use the detail tool. I'm trying to decide. I want to add, I wonder if I add a tiny bit of water and get it a little bit, I'm going to try something. What I should have done is grabbed like a piping bag, but we don't have one anymore. Yeah, Chalk used to have the tool. I'm going to add quite a bit of water to this, and I'm going to try something. That might be too much water. So I just added some water, and then I'm going to try taking, what do I want to use? I was gonna just try like, it's not gonna work, is it? I guess I'll just add like wave type things, and then I can do that with navy too. Miss Pat Brown, you're gonna go in the Sunday Fun Day basket. Thank you for commenting. They should bring it back. Yeah, I know, right? So I just kind of added like little wave type things, and I'm going to do the same thing with navy, I think. So just grab a little bit of navy and add some water. Yeah, I have this splatter tool. The last time I used it, I made the biggest mess. It was a really bad mess. Go in between my other two. That's cute. I'm trying to decide what else I want to do. I feel like I want to add a little bit of red to this one. I think what I'll do though is take another detail tool. It's got that little point, and I'm just going to try to add it in between here. I could probably paint it on, that might be easier. Let's try to paint it on. How about that? Hi Celestial, how are you? Went to Walmart today for a grocery pickup and didn't get much, and it was like $50. I know, it's nuts. I can't order like anything from Walmart or our grocery store or anything without spending like an insane amount of money. Of course, Mark has a ton of food allergies, so everything he eats costs, you know, a ton of money. All right, I'm just taking a little tiny paintbrush and filling in where there's like little lines on these. It's kind of like a little tic-tac-toe board or grid. You can go, you know, super plain with these or dress them up kind of like we are. That's the beauty of creating, right? An eye spoolie. And what? What is that? Yeah, I bought that splatter thing and I made the biggest mess. It looked cool on the project we did, but it was a mess. And it gave Mark so much anxiety. I got it all over like my computer and it was all over everything. There, I think that's cute, don't you? Looks good to me. And then just cause, I'm just gonna add some sprinkles to this one too, cause why not? Just add some little things that look like sprinkles. All over the place. Working on the flower. Oh, I can't wait to see it. It's gonna turn out awesome, Renee. I loved that project. It was super cute. There. I think we did a good job. What do you think? I like it. All right, I'm gonna throw all this in my sink. Suds Buster's taking his daily nap, so hopefully he'll get out here soon and start cleaning. Isn't it cute? Look at all the tools I used, you guys, just on this one project. Get them all in my water. Okay, throw this in the sink, close up our paste. Who did I say? Pat Brown. Let me write her name down before I forget. You're getting excited to see this together. Me too. We're almost done. Now we just have to sand our words in a couple spots, and then we can start gluing everything down. Put some twine on our donuts. String them up, whatever you want to say. I think they're cute. Look at me. I'm covered in paste. For those of you that say I don't make a mess, it's not true. It is a lot of tools, isn't it? Because I'll think I'm done with something and then I'll decide I need it again. So then now I think there's a fly in here. Where'd my marker go? There it is. He's slacking. I know. How dare he? All right, Pat Brown. You're going in the Sunday Funday baskets. Yes, Paula. It's cute. Are you a club member? It's a cute one. All right, we'll let those dry a little bit longer. I'm just going to take an 80 grit and distress these a little bit. We'll have a Star Spangled Banner t-shirt. Oh, I can't wait to see it. I bet it turned out really cute. So this is going to be a little bit breakable, as you can see. So be careful. I'm just going to kind of hold it carefully and then just go around the edges. I just like to distress it and also get any of the paint off the sides that I may have gotten on there. For like the little areas that I got inside, I use like a little emery board. But just always support the cutouts because obviously they can break. Yeah, he needs to get busy. You tell him, Debbie. He needs a wake-up call. Yes, comment June. Thank you guys for hanging out. If you're just jumping on, say hello, hit the heart button. Right after this, we'll be live in the VIP group to go over our promotions in detail. I'm sure we'll have some more stuff happening throughout the month like we usually do. But we always do what we call a promo live on the first of the month. And that way I can refer to it all month long. And you guys can come ask questions. And like I said, we'll do some fun giveaways and stuff like that. So there's that one. Love the colors. Me too. Thank you for the stars, Susan. I think you sent them. Popped up, but then it disappeared. I don't know what just happened. So right there, I got some inside. So I'm just going to grab an emery board. Get into those tight areas. And then we'll go around and do these ones. I just like to bring some of that wood forward. I feel like it just makes it, see, I just broke it. We'll fix it. What thickness is the wood? We use 1/8 inch. That's why we have to support it. You gotta be careful. I was being too rough. I'll probably just be able to glue that one together. Will it slide? Yes, it will. It's the same exact thickness as for in the outside the box frames. Yes, ma'am. Looks like a clean break though, so I probably can still use it. I think I can just glue it together. Hi Donna, how are you? It happens, right? Just goes to show things can break. We're almost ready to assemble this though. I'm super excited. I know it's gonna be adorable. I was supposed to be starting my promo live at 3, but as you guys can see, it's not happening. Right after this, we'll be live in the VIP group. It seems like every single month on the first I have to push it back because I don't give myself enough time to get everything else done. I always like to get the craft box done so you guys see what that looks like. You know, all that good stuff. So, I guess I just need to like add some time to the time that I think I'm going to be able to go live, and then maybe at that time I'll be able to go. Oh, I know, Laura. I love the 12x18. I'm super sad that one's gone. But yes, it's the same thickness. One more red one, and we just have the blue. I was watching a show last night. I like those, you know, murder documentaries or whatever, but this was about a nurse who killed like a whole bunch of people with like drugs, like digoxin and stuff. It's just crazy. Look how cute though. It just adds something to it. Popsicle firework and the wood mineral are all the rage. Yeah. Penny Cathcart, you're gonna go into the Sunday Fun Day basket. And yes, every June, actually this is the month, we're gonna be doing our annual finished goods sale. It's actually an auction. We've always done auction style. But I will have that event posted. I think we're going to do it, I don't know, maybe next weekend. I'm trying to decide. We take, like, we do bidding. So we started at, like, a really low amount. And then it's I guess, we call it a silent auction, but it's just, like, auction style. So you guys just comment. We do bidding increments of $1. So, yeah, just keep your eyes peeled for that. We will get that posted, the event, and we post everything right in the event. So, you have a good night too. Afternoon, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, it's coming right up. We do it every June. So we have a whole year's worth of our finished goods that we're going to be selling. I know, I love distress too. I can't ever just leave things alone. I either have to add a bow to it or distress it. I even added little bows to my picture frames in the house. I thought that was cute. 2 more, or 3 more if you count the comma. You and Mark always make cute cutouts. Well, thank you. We think so. We're going to be getting those other things added. I showed you guys the Social Mom Club thing. I think that's super cute. I'm excited about that. We have a whole bunch more I still have to edit though. But we'll get those added at some point this coming week. This one's pretty fragile too, as you can tell, so just be careful if you do sand it. You don't want to break it. Is ChalkCon always in June? Not always. One time, actually, 3 of the years it's been, I guess 4 of the years now. 4 of the years it's been in June, and then 1 year it was in July. So, usually more June, but 1 year it was like at the very beginning of July. we're done sanding. So now comes the fun part where we get to put the whole thing together. So again, it's scored, so you know where to place it. I'm gonna put all of the words on first, and I'm just gonna use tacky glue. So we've got stars, stripes, and sprinkles. Line it right up on there. Nope, this isn't right. Stars I was doing in blue. Caught myself. They start with the same two letters, so I got myself thrown off. Yeah, I love ChalkCon's amazing. It's so much fun to like just be with, you know, a bunch of like-minded people and be with our team, and we get to see all the new products that are going to be coming out. The next trip, we're actually earning for it right now. It's a cruise. It's to go to like Coco Cay, I want to say the Dominican, Bahamas, waiting to see Mom's lavender sign. Oh, I can't wait. Make sure you post it in the VIP group. I know you guys will. You're good about that. We appreciate those of you who share your projects. It's super helpful. I feel like that one's not straight, but I guess it is. Hi, Darlene. How are you? We're doing our club transfer for the month, the donut one. It's turning out super cute, I think. And we just need our little comma. Lilac bushes are in full bloom. Oh, I'm so jealous. I would love to have a lilac bush. I love lilacs. They just don't last long enough, you know? They go so fast. At least around here in Western New York, they literally like are only out for just a tiny bit. That one still has quite a bit on it, so we can still use that one. The nice thing about tacky glue is it gives you like, you can move it around a little bit, so if you don't have it straight, but then once it cures, you don't have to worry about it going anywhere. I know, I think it's going to be really cute too. I'm excited. Stars, stripes, and sprinkles. Yeah, I'm excited. I've never been on a cruise, so this will be our first, Mark's and my first cruise, but I really do want to take the kids this year instead of buying them Christmas presents, because my kids don't need a single thing, but take them on a cruise. I really, really want to do that. You want to plant some at your lake home? Yes. I'm like you, I love lilacs, but yes, they don't last long enough, right? This is our E that we broke, but we're still gonna make it work. Just glue the bottom on, and then we'll glue the top back on. Yeah, I would love to plant some here. I wonder, how long do they take to like mature? Is that what you call it? Mature or bloom? There we go, you can't really tell it's broken now. We have a lilac bush on the side of my driveway. Oh, I'm so jealous. I love lilacs. There, can't even tell she broke, huh? Done that so many times. I know, it happens. Some pieces are more fragile than others. Sometimes they come broken, but we always try to do our best to make sure they're packaged nicely so they handle the delivery okay. But you know, sometimes that doesn't happen. All right, so star stripes, and then we have to add our little and on. We're getting somewhere. And then our sprinkles. Our first cruise is the same as the Titanic, England to New York. Oh my goodness. Were you nervous? Were you like, is this going to end up like the Titanic? All right, just add a little bit of glue kind of all around here. Yeah, Tuesday I have a massage, which like I said, I haven't had one in a really long time. So I'm looking forward to that. And I think I'm actually going to go get a pedicure with my mom. I literally have not had a pedicure. I was doing them like every month to month and a half. But I literally haven't had one since before Mexico. Like I've just been doing them at home because I just haven't had time to go and actually get one done. Hi, Wanda. All right, so there is our stars, stripes, and sprinkles. We're gonna glue down our frame. I am gonna distress this a little bit too though. So I'm just gonna take my 80 grits. I'm actually gonna go over the top of it too. Normally I don't do that, but I just kind of like how it looks. Kind of bring some of the wood forward. You're going on a cruise in October? Where are you going? What cruise line is it? Like I said, this is my first ever cruise, so I don't know anything about it. But I'm excited. And we'll just kind of go around the outside. We're going, I think it's in February. Beginning of February, I want to say. Or it could be the end of February. I can't really remember. My brain, I'm telling you. We're earning for it right now. So even if you guys joined our team this month and you started to work the business, you could earn it now. I know, right? I'm excited about it. I've never, ever been on a cruise, so it'll be fun. But it'll be nice to kind of go on one so I can kind of see, you know, what it's all about, and then we can take the kids on one. Royal Caribbean. I think that's the one we're doing. I think, is it Royal Caribbean or is it Carnival? I don't know. I can't remember. My mom and I went on a cruise in the 80s before you were born. It was wonderful. Oh, no, that was the last time you went on one? Sounds like you need another one, Carrie. Hi, Alicia. We're working on the club cutout. It's turning out so cute. We're almost done. Wipe this into my garbage can. We'll glue this down. What I didn't do was turn on my glue gun, so let's do that. Get that guy cooking. And then we'll glue this down. So I'm just going to add a little bit of my tacky glue all the way around. You did Royal Caribbean and Norwegian. Nice. Shelly McCallum, you're going to go into the Sunday Fun Day basket. I'll reset it one more time, but I'm not sure. Cruising to Baltimore. All right. Let's glue this one down. This is looking so cute. Get this nice and lined up. Make sure nothing's moving with my words. And I left quite a bit of space at the top because we're going to add our donuts to it. I feel like this is crooked, but I don't, it's definitely not. I have it, nope, this goes down just a little bit. Trying to see where my goes like that. There we go. That's better. So that's what we have so far. So now I'm going to take my donuts. Let's make sure that they're dry. They're good. It's the last one I did. All right. And I think I'm just going to string them on some red and white here. You leave in 2 weeks for a cruise to Alaska. Nice. My friend Karen did that with her mom. I feel like it was at the beginning of this year, or maybe it was the beginning of last year. I can't remember. Time flies, so I don't remember. All right, so now we're just gonna attach these on here. You can poke a hole through them, but I think I'm just gonna go through here. We'll go, is that how I wanna do it, or do I wanna poke holes in them? So they're gonna be like that if I do this. So I think I'm gonna have to poke holes in them. I'm gonna use my Power Punch, which, oh no, the one time I need it, guess where it's at. Hold on. I needed it for, it's one of the things that you can get in the designer debut. So I'll actually be showing these boxes. These are all boxes that you can get if you join our team and you hit the phases of your designer debut. There's 3 tiers. So there's tier 1. Oh no. so cute, and now I've got to open it up because I need my power punch. We got to head to the ball field. Have fun. Good luck to Layla. My hubby was in the Army in Alaska. Nice. Is this the one that's in, or is it in the other one? Oh my goodness. It's in the other one. Hold on. I'm telling you, you guys. It's tier 2. It was literally right in front of me. So this is the tier 2 box. I'm not going to show you guys everything in it because, like I said, we'll go over this in my next video. The donuts look real? Nice. I'll take it. Thank you. All right. So now, I'm just going to poke a hole. Got tape on my scissors. Poke a hole in each side, right here in the center, or off to the side, whichever. You just don't want to get too close to the edge. And we'll do this all around on both sides. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I appreciate it. How do I know if I completed my tier 1? Nicole, you became a designer a long time ago, so it was different back when I became a designer, we just got design dollars, like we earned extra ones. So this designer debut thing started probably a couple years ago or a year ago, something like that. But yeah, it's not, you became a designer a long time ago, so it's not. Hold my punch upside down so I can see where I'm punching. I just look upside down. Did you see? I did that. I did look. Just like that. Each time I look, because you can see where the hole's gonna go. One more. The tiers, it's for people who join our team. It's called Designer Debut, and you can earn a bunch of free products. Darcy, if she was just here, she earned all 3 phases. So actually the 3rd phase, you get one of each of our 8-ins, which is like quite a bit of retail value. I can't even think. We added it all up at one point. I have it on my thing, but. All right, now we're gonna string our donuts. So I'm gonna go and do a regular one. The only thing is you're gonna see the little twine in there, but that's okay. And then we're gonna do one of the bitten ones here. And then we'll do this one right here. I want it in the center. Does your hands hurt doing that? Yeah, a little bit. It bothers me, but you know, I just push through. Kind of like I do all day, every day with everything. Everything bothers my hands, but it's okay. Yeah, Darcy, she got all the phases. She completed them, so she got a lot. The first phase, you actually get a previous color of the month. Darcy, which color of the month did you get? I'm curious. If it was one that was like recent or if it was from a while ago. If you were a designer when they first started out, it was hectic. Yeah, it's not hectic anymore. It's super easy. You can be a hobbyist if you want. You can build your own business. It's totally up to you. Get 40% off, then you get a one-time 15% off. You have the chance to earn even more design dollars. It's pretty awesome. $20 a month, but you get that $20 back in product credit each month. So it's pretty awesome. All right, now we're just going to attach these on here. Make them spaced how I want. I think I want to do it like this. I know you guys can't see, so bear with me just a second. So what I'm gonna do is grab a popsicle stick. Oh, you got Love Struck ink. That's one of my favorites. So we're just gonna go like that, and then we're gonna grab our hot glue gun. I know you guys can't see what I'm doing, at least for this side, but I'm gonna just add glue here to this corner where I want my twine to be. And then I'm going to stick the popsicle stick on there. Do they still have the back office? It's called designer office now, but it's like super easy to navigate and stuff. I burnt the heck out of my fingertip, you guys. All right, so then we'll glue this side. I can show you this side how I did it. So I'm just going to add some glue and then take my popsicle stick and just glue it on there for some support. And then I can trim the twine. Look how cute that is. Isn't that cute? What do we think? I think that turned out adorable. I love it. What do we think, my friends? Hit the heart button, stars, stripes, and sprinkles. Cute, right? What do you think? I love it. I think it turned out so cute. What do you think? Hit the heart button. So there's the club cutouts, and then this is the craft box if you missed that at the beginning. This turned out so cute too. It's got a little easel on the back, and then you get the little 4 that I put a pattern on, also stands. So like I said, if you guys remember with us, we'll send you guys your email with your code and stuff a little bit later today. But I will be live in just a little bit in the VIP group. I just have to get my ducks back in a row here. Make sure you guys join because I will be doing some fun giveaways and stuff throughout. And yeah, I think that's it. You guys have a great rest of your day. If you want to learn more about joining our crafting community, just comment June. And like I said, join me right after this. And if you can't make it live, you can watch the replay. It'll be available all month long. But like I said, join the perks so you get 30% off. And then you can join our club to get this adorable donut transfer. We're going to do a bunch of different projects with this month. So you guys take care. We'll see you guys in just a little bit.